Okay, so let's have a look at the sketch for the interior perspective. Our best bet for an interior perspective is to show that that part where the volumes intersect. Okay, so you got obviously a perpendicular. You're looking perpendicular towards the left-hand side, towards the side volume. Okay, and starting from there, you are in volume C and you are seeing volume B, the stairs that get to volume B, and just a bit out of volume A. Okay, good. That's our sketch. Let's have a go at drawing. It's a one-point perspective, so it's going to be constructed, obviously. We are starting with the end plane, which is going to be 1 to 20. So the 1 meter equals 5 centimeters. So that means we got a width of something close to 4 meters, I think, and the height close to 3 meters for the general volume. Okay, volume C. Right, let's go. So we are going to look more towards the left-hand side. So our side point is going to be towards the right and off our page. Okay, again, as I've always said, don't construct a symmetrical one-point perspective. Go for thirds all the time. That's your best approach. So we are constructing the perspective point and projecting from the perspective point onto the extremes of our frontal view, let's say. Okay, splitting it's close to 380. So I'm splitting the width in meters. So 1 meter, 1 meter, 1 meter, and 80 centimeters. Okay, and then we need to do the whole segment twice towards the right-hand side, and from the corner, from the point, you intersect that with the corner, and you extend the line, and when it intersects the other line, you get meters in perspective. Okay. So drawing it twice towards the right-hand side is going to get you a decently proportioned one-point perspective. Okay, and all we got left now is to add the different volumes, and that's kind of it. So we are going to see the wall on the left-hand side with the stairs, a 50 centimeter raised platform to get towards the side volume, towards volume B. Okay, and then a bit on the other volume A. Okay, so this is kind of like a meter and a bit, meter and a half. So it's going to obviously have a 1.5 meter width that you construct, and then by using the perspective point, you get that depth. Okay, good. Yeah, we basically need to start adding detailing. You'll see a bit of the different heights. Okay, just a bit. And for the end plan, you'll see lots of glass, because if you look in the floor plan, we got a bit of glass there. So that's going to show up. Okay. Obviously, you need to take the dimensions from the floor plan and apply them in perspective. So the stairs are 120 width, okay, and they are close to 140 depth. Then you got a gap, then you've got like a 140 gap, and then you've got again close to 140, 160 a wall. And then the depth again goes close to 225, something like that. Okay, so you got 2 meters and a bit until you get to the foreground. And in our case, the foreground is going to be those columns. Okay, so if you draw the base, that's kind of simple to do. You just extend them vertically, and keep in mind we need to add a bit of a function to the space. I'll just open a little mini bar there and added a small lighting fixture above the entrance towards the cantilevered volume, and then that's it. And just a bit of detailing of the glass parts, and that's it. Okay, so these are the columns. Obviously they go the height that the C volume has. Okay, so that's 3 meters. And then on the side there you need to see a bit of the A volume. Okay, thickening those lines. We need to, for all one-point perspectives and interior one-point perspectives, we need to add a ground floor. The way you do that is by making the floor heavier with textures and tiling and stuff like that. Okay, that should be the end of our perspective, the end plane. Yeah. Okay, vertical line there. Okay, contour line there. That's going to be kind of what you see, right, at the end. Okay. A bit of the side wall there. Although I still think it's got a bit more space. It should be as wide as so the distance between the stairs and the side wall should be even. Yeah, it's kind of questionable at the moment, but let's see. Okay, good. And the wall should be where the stairs end. Okay, so that's a small mistake right there. I'm basically drawing a tiling there now, so just simple tiles. They go in perspective. Okay, good. So that should be the end plane. So you see it's a very decent looking perspective. It's got decent proportion. It's just a matter of time for us to start detailing it. Although the main image in our assignment is going to be the 2-point perspective. This perspective has its own merit, okay, just to show a bit of the inside of our pavilion. Okay, thickening those lines. I still think we need to move the wall on the right hand side, as it is too close on the inside. Make the steps shorter, because they're too less wide, sorry, because they're too wide right now, and move the wall forward. Well, you have a handrail there, railing, sorry, for climbing these steps. Okay, we need to start detailing the tiling as well. Yeah, that's a confusing part over there, because you need to, in theory, you don't get to see that part on the top, where you should have the difference in height. Okay, you don't get to see that. Right. Okay, so this is the tiling. You get its depth by measuring you obviously project the unit on top of the end plane, and then you measure how much it is in width. You compare that to depth. Okay, it's probably a quarter of a meter, something like that. Okay, good. We have the reflections, reflecting the stairs there. Yeah, taking this in perspective. And it's looking kind of interesting. We need to add a bit of detailing there so we have a focal point. As I said, images can have two types of gradients, a focal point like the one we are having now, or a very strong foreground that fades away as it goes in perspective. We'll probably use both here. We'll use some contrast for the focal point, and then we'll detail a foreground with much more interesting detailing than just walls and floors. Okay, interesting. We got a metal structure there. Okay, so wall there. And we need to sketch the foreground. I'm just going for a simple, just a simple couch of some sort, and just simple detailing, nothing very interesting. This is a very smooth transition towards interior perspectives. So yeah, I'm moving that wall in perspective. Okay, as I said before, it needs to be closer, because if you see in the floor plan, it just follows the line of stairs, and it also needs to have this perspective needs to have a window on the left hand side where the stairs end. Okay, because you see it in perspective and in the foreground, in the facade. Okay, and this also needs the stairs to be less wide. If you look in the floor plan, they need to be equal to the space on the right hand side. So with just two diagonals you can fix that. You got carried away and forgot about that, but you do that. Okay, you fix the width. So the space from the left wall to the right hand side wall should be split in half, and half you get the stairs, and half you get the empty space. Okay, good. Got that wall on the right hand side, thickening it. Okay, just to get some clarity. Okay, good. And this is starting to look good. Okay, good, thickening it. And yeah, it's just a matter of quick detailing. Yeah, it needs to be forward. Yeah, just erase everything else. Yeah. Okay, good. Thickening those edges there, and we need to have some freehand drawing here, because you can see that this perspective is too stiff. It needs a something curvilinear shape to give it a bit more life. Okay, good. The reflection there. The hand railing, okay, that's at 1 meter height. You measure it in the plane, the back plane, and then you project it in the foreground. The way we would probably draw an armchair on the right hand side. The way you figure out its height is that you measure it on the end plane, which is 1 to 20. You measure 1.5 centimeters, let's say, which would equal to 30 something. Actually, no, I think you can go for 45 centimeters. That's close to half. And then you project that in the foreground. Okay, that's how you get an accurate height. Okay, we drew the window on the left hand side, and our armchair is going to be curvy. Just a random curvy shape almost. Nothing too spectacular, but again, it's a smooth transition towards interior perspectives where we will be drawing more spectacular stuff. Okay, just a lot of detailing, which is kind of too much right now. I'm erasing it and I'm having another go. I know what the shape I want to draw. That's the height that I measured on the end plane. Okay, that's the standard human. So in relation to that, we need to draw kind of a 45 centimeter height armchair. Okay, good. We've got that part there. It's kind of curvy, as I said, with the armrests on the side. Okay, good. And with a bit of detailing in the foreground. I'm thinking of something like a cliche, a champagne bottle with glasses, something like that. Okay, you can make it, even with a bit of sense of humor, you can draw something that's relevant. Okay, sometimes going over the top is actually better than sticking to the safe path. Okay, good. So you got the legs for our armchair. Yeah, good. yeah, just a bit of detailing there. Okay, you feel free to add whatever other volume you want. That lighting fixture over there just marks the entrance towards the second volume. Although a correct lighting fixture would be in the middle of the room, so it would lit the whole room. And we will add some texture on the right hand side there, and the minibar in the foreground. Okay, good. Let's go. Yeah, detailing. This is starting to look decent. Those ellipses, I'm kind of a bit unsure on them. I think they need a bit of correcting. This is a 2-point, the armchair is a 2-point perspective in a 1-point perspective. Okay, so it needs a bit of correcting. But other than that, it's kind of okay. It's an okay detail to have. Next up, hatching. Yeah, and sketching the foreground.